Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Candid Meena every evening to follow what's happening and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do hit the like button, share with friends, and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth and both sides of the story. Thank you for your support. Welcome, Jaydev.
Good evening to all the viewers once again, and we do have a lot of news lined up today, especially with Rahul Navlani, who was in relationship with the Vaishali Thakker case, who's a friend of SSR. She is said to have committed suicide. Now we will be talking about that, and in fact, Samir Wankade is facing more and more trouble. Unfortunately, we'll be talking about that. That is very, very important with regards to the Aryan Khan case and also a bit about Jayalalitha and Shashikala. So that's and some more stories. So I would like to welcome each and everyone: Maya, Rakesh, Yamini, Vidya, Mega, Vasanti Pai. How are you? Happy Diwali to each and every Candid Meena
That's ahead
family
of time here.
ahead of time. So
Yeah,
tomorrow,
yeah.
so
Maya
please.
says, "Good evening, Minaji, Jaydev, and all CM members. Initially, it was once a day delight, but with Hindi sessions, it has become a double delight. Thank you for
Double
bridging this
dhamaka.
north-south. Thank you so much, Maya, for being with us. Welcome, Karthik, as always. Nice to see you. So let us start with the first piece of news here.
Yeah, so coming
So
to
before we start, I'd like to tell you, friends, that there's something very interesting I'm going to tell you towards the end about Jayalalitha and how she died. So please tune in towards the end as well, because a lot of things are going to pop out of the story. So yes, Jay, please continue.
coming to Vaishali Thakker, who's a friend of SSR, and she, in fact, supported the SSR murder theory also, and now she's, as you know, that she is said to have committed suicide. So now we know that's not the case. There's lot of suspicious things in this case. Now, Vaishali Thakker's ex-boyfriend Rahul Navlani is the main accused in the actor's suicide case, and he has been arrested in Indore. The actress was known for her roles, so she was very popular in serials like Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai and Sasural Simar Ka, and she died on October 16th, unfortunately. Now, following this, the Madhya Pradesh police booked an accused couple who were neighbors of the victim. They have been identified as Rahul Navlani and his wife Disha Navlani. Now, Rahul, the prime accused in Thakker's suicide case, was arrested near Indore on Wednesday. Also, efforts are on to nab his wife Disha. Now, according to Indore Commissioner of Police Harinarayan Chari Mishra, he said a reward of 5,000 rupees and lookout circular was issued against him at all the airports in view of the possibility of him running out of the country. Now, three teams of police were sent to different states to nab him. Today, he was arrested near Indore. A suicide note was also recovered from the spot, which suggested that she was stressed and harassed by her neighbor, businessman Rahul Navlani. In his suicide note, Vaishali has accused Rahul Navlani of torturing him physically and mentally, in which Rahul's wife Disha was also supporting him. Rahul is married and has two children, but due to his closeness with Vaishali, he was not letting Vaishali get married. Rahul sent a personal photo of him with Vaishali to her fiancé Mitesh to break the marriage, which was planned to take place in Indore itself on October 20th. Fed up with all this, the TV actress had ended her life. Now, the Tejaji Nagar police have booked Rahul and his wife Disha under sections 306, which is abetment of suicide, and 34, which is acts done by several persons in furtherance of common intention of the IPC for allegedly persuading the actor to kill herself. Now, so this is the latest with regards to the Vaishali Thakker case that her ex-boyfriend and neighbor Rahul Navlani has been arrested, and they are still looking for his wife Disha. So this is the latest, but I do have a lot of suspicions with this case because I do feel that maybe this guy is connected with the cabal, the guy
Yeah,
Rahul.
and
So
he's the one representing them, he and his wife.
So apparently she was the only one, if you remember, who voiced the murder theory of SSR.
Yeah.
Something happened between Jaya and Shashikala
Yeah,
probably.
we
So
will.
we'll be explaining
Yeah,
this
we'll
towards
talk
the end
about
of
this
the
towards the
session,
end.
detail,
Yes,
Karthik.
yes, yes.
Friends, do hit the like button. One like is equal to 1 calorie, so make sure to hit the like button. Rahul Navlani is just a pawn. Yes. Uh, Brilliance and contemporary news in a true bottle. What a show we never knew we all needed Candid Dinner. Thank you very much, Divya. And it is due to people like you and each and every viewer. You're giving your opinion, and it is very intelligent opinions, and we take all opinions, and that's how it's a very interactive session. We analyze news, and by interacting with each and every one of you, we can analyze the news to the helm, and there are a lot of people on live, who keeps updating us with each moment. So the news is live and updated. I find the suicide note very suspicious. She had a brother and I believe a sister too, but why nothing is mentioned in the note about him? Yes, about him. So there's a lot of missing puzzles, pieces in the story. So thanks, Sunita. Now Ananya Pandey evening eyeing on Aditya Roy Kapoor. So I thought she will eye an budding cricketer in IPL. So hi, relax. This Deepavali, no need to feel bad about crackers, which they are trying to do with pet ads. Pets showing to push away cracks from table. Let them go battle in front of Russia, Ukraine war, and talk.
Yeah. So now fans are predicting that Shah Rukh Khan would release the trailer for his eagerly anticipated action thriller movie Pathan on November 2 in honor of the actor's 57th birthday. Now, the Siddharth Anand directed movie is scheduled to debut in theaters on January 25th, 2023 in Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu. After Chennai Express, Happy New Year, and Om Shanti Om, Pathan marks Deepika and Shah Rukh Khan's fourth on screen pairing. Now, as we mentioned yesterday, friends, stand with us. Think of Samir Wankhede and his complete family when even the word Pathan or the poster strike you, your eyes or your ears, whatever. Please understand, these were the people responsible for putting a righteous, upright officer, you know, transferred him and made him, ridiculed him using money power, political power, and underworld power. So this should be the biggest boycott of Bollywood movies. Stand with me, friends, on this. We will not allow Samir Wankhede to be humiliated in this manner or his family. He has stood with us. He has fought for the country. He has fought for complete removal of drugs from our society. He wanted to protect our youngsters, our younger generation. We will not stand for this. Just growing a beard and growing this thing, a mustache, and acting tough or looking tough through your eyes doesn't make you a real hero. The real hero is Samir Wakre all the way. So claps for him. And when this movie comes, all of us, we have to be one voice, and together we will boycott this movie. You said about right about Canon Meera, they deserve all praises. Thank you so much, even. Meera, Pathan ke liye hum hai naad. Yes, to boycott.
Yes.
Thank you, Meera. Yes, Nina. For sure, Pathan or whatever, entire Bollywood is boycotted. Another news about SRK Jaman is that it's a copy of a new Tamil film called Sardar releasing next week. Not sure the story is real or not. Boycott Pathan. Yeah.
Hi,
Back to you,
Maya.
Jay.
Support Samir Wankhede says Varun.
Yes. All of us, we stand with Samir Wankare and his family for the kind of exemplary work that he has done. And let me tell you, if Padma Shri was given to Karan Johar and Ekta Kapoor, well, the Padma Shri for us has no value when it is given to people like them and not to Samir Wankare. Okay, so that has no value for us. So let us understand that. Also, one more piece of news I should share with you. Of course, I think you, Jay, you'll be talking about it in detail. Is that Ekta Kapoor has got protection? She and her mother Shobha Kapoor has again got protection in Supreme Court because they had put an arrest warrant for them. So now they are safe. You know why. Yes, back to you, Jay.
So coming to the next piece of news is with regards to KRK, and KRK suggests that the government should compensate Aryan Khan's 28-day jail term, and he came in support of Aryan Khan and said that the government should give him compensation for keeping him in jail. And taking to Twitter, he said that according to internal investigation of NCB, Aryan Khan was framed in a fake case. So now every shameless media house should say officially sorry for Aryan for doing his media trial. Even government should give him compensation for keeping him in jail for 28 days without any crime. So this is so you can see how cunning this guy is. You know how cleverly he is playing both sides. On one hand, he is looking to side with the SSRians by giving all these funny negative reviews of all the latest Bollywood films, and on the other side, he's supporting SRK's son Aryan Khan. So you can see how cunning this guy has. He has always been a two timer, and he always is sort of I think an artificial enemy of Bollywood, I would say, not a
Yeah,
real enemy.
absolutely.
Patan is going to where he comes from, as he says proudly. Go to Talibani Afghanistan. His origins is Maya. What happened to the murder investigation of Sonali Phogat, and where is KP Gosavi? Yeah, so these are the things which we will be keeping track. Boycott Patan says Warren. Yes, SRK is another Mitchell says Maya. Yeah, thanks Karthik, and please, I would urge everyone to support Samir Wankade in these difficult times. Nina, what is this? Is justice? ICTA is getting protection. Yes, it's really so. We'll be coming to that, friends. And Patan is okay. What happened to the? Yeah, you're taking that. Hi, Lakshmi. There are lakhs of under trials in our jails. Are they getting any compensation when they are set free? A very good point raised by Meera. Sometimes I feel bad we are doing boycott, but still murder is going on, and the criminals getting protection, losing hope. You should not lose hope, Jeevan, because boycotting is severely affecting their business and livelihoods in a way. So I wonder why they even bother catching these people if they gonna let them pass off like this. Yes, Vidya. I have a gut feeling that KRK is a spin doctor for the Bollywood PR team, a guy who is placed to talk ill against them and in turn give them publicity. He may have been paid crores, says Karthik. The KRK should ask government to compensate Wankade too for the mental torture. Absolutely, the whole family should be compensated. The NCB vigilance who asked him for the bills for his kids' diapers. Yes. I feel Sonali Phogat dark web had been done the way she was bought out, and all those midgets, be the
Yes,
culprits.
100% Maya. This is all a part of it, you know. Yeah. Now, so let's move on to Samir Wankade. In his complaint, Wankade, former zonal director of NCP, alleged that Singh harassed and humiliated him for his caste while he was conducting the internal inquiry in the way Wankade and the NCB had handled the Cordelia drugs bust last year. Now, Ganesha Singh headed the special vigilance team and has submitted a 3,000-page internal vigilance report to the NCB Director General Satya Narayan Pradhan. The Vigilance Department found, they say, several irregularities in the probe into the drugs bust on the cruise ship Cordelia by Samir Wankade and his team. In his report, Singh recommended taking departmental action against at least 7 NCB officers, including those from the Bureau, those on loan during the case, and those in the NCB's Mumbai office, and some who have already been served charge sheets. I had filed a complaint in September this year to NCSC after Singh harassed me and humiliated me and others connected to me. The matter is sub judice, so I cannot speak much about the complaint, and the commission will look into the matter, said Samir Pankade from Chennai, where he is posted in the office of Director General of Taxpayer Services. However, as per the scheduled caste commission's own report, Pankade filed a complaint on October 17th, a day before the conclusion of Singh's vigilance inquiry became public knowledge. When contacted, Ganeshwar Singh refused to comment on Wankade's allegation. However, another NCB official speaking on the condition of anonymity said Singh's probe was started last year. If the vigilance team humiliated and harassed Wankade, why did he not complain then? Why now, after the vigilance report was submitted? Now, see, they are very cunning. See, when he is in the office, he cannot talk about all these things. Now they are saying why he did not speak about that. He was not allowed to. Laws don't permit him to speak, both from the court as well as from his office. And we all know that the way he was working, I don't think even he would have had time to breathe. And people are all saying that this Ganeshwar Singh was the secretary to none other than the tainted Rajiv Shukla, who was caught in the alleged rape, against this Don's wife. So, where did all this come from? When you have people, moles, I had already said this much earlier. When there are moles in your own department, in your own office, they will be the ones who will give you up. See, when you see all the people who are working righteously, for the country, for the nation, who will make them, the thing is, put them into problem is their own people. Let me tell you that very clearly. You may think that you are being supported by some party, okay, and that only the opposition party will hit you. No, it will be some crucial person in
So it is
BJP
like
or
you're
who
saying
will be
like
against you.
you're saying it's like how Caesar was stabbed by Brutus.
Yes, his own people. So this is see, and this is not in Samir Wankade's case only. Every person from ages back who have been righteous and who have stuck to their principles and worked according to their conscience, they've been pulled up to show that those who are, scheming and lying, they are the ones who are telling the truth. So what happens? Like scapegoats, these people are, removed. And crime and corruption continues to, thrive and become successful. Why do you think Bollywood became successful till SSR died? Because nobody knew the truth that was behind Bollywood curtains. Nobody knew what SRK's character was. Nobody knew what Salman Khan's character was. Everybody thought Amir Khan was the best actor in India. And that even if he did one film in a year, he would do the best role. As this all began to chip, then we realized that these are all just, nothing. They are nothing, not even worth discussing. And if SSR had not started the ball rolling, nothing would have come out. So we are looking at many people. We are not, everybody right from the Prime Minister, is being targeted by international forces, including forces within India, to break India. You're looking at SSR, who was an outsider, who was attacked openly by the mafia and the politicians in the Bollywood group in Maharashtra. You're looking at Samir Wankade, who worked day and night, including Sundays. He never took even calls because he was so busy. He said he could never even see his children and even hug them. That was the kind of officer he was. Then what did they do? They dragged him through all this mud and they made his family, all of them come out for nothing. Because they wanted to stand with him, this brave man. And just because the vengeance that the Maha Vikas Agadi had, you're talking about three dirty governments. Okay, one is under Sharad Pawar, one is under Sonia Gandhi, and one was under Uddhav Thackeray. They three had their nails into Samir Wankade because he was revealing the drug trail, the money trail, the murders, everything. So they had to get rid of him. And when money also came their way through big actors, it became easy for them because everybody can be corrupted in certain ways. Only few people cannot be corrupted. So if you're looking at it, what is the example that we are setting in India? That people should not fight for the truth. People should not expose evil. If you do, you will be pulled up and thrown into jail. Is that what you're giving, the message? We really have to support our people. because they don't have anybody else. It's only the public. So this is a request from our side. Stand with Samir Wankade.
Yes, no doubt.
Let us take some comments here. Samir
Samir
Wankade
wants
needs our blessings. Yeah. If truth is being punched like this, then who will say the truth?
yes,
Bollywood makes fun of law, makes movie on law, and so none of the law has power on the Bollywood mafias. They are already mastered it. Khans are not only doing drugs, but prostitution, murder, whitewash image of the culprits, and keep them over the top. Need to really break them. Boycott Bollywood movies, support Samir. We stand with Samir Wankade, boycott Pathan. I sincerely feel Samir sir is on the verge of something really massive, something which can have
yes,
geopolitical ramifications. That is why this attack on him.
exactly, Kapil.
Canadian Kumar is worse than the Khans, as he projects himself as a Deshbhakt and nationalist. Even once Udit Narayan son Adit Narayan misbehaved at the airport with the staff. He was extremely abusive, and after that, they became hero as if nothing happened.
Yeah, this
Shame.
is what I don't like. All the rich and powerful people, they get away with the law, while a common man like you and me, they suffer in silence for doing good things.
These crooks have a lot of money in connections, that too internationally. So, as a common person, we cannot should boycott. I think the only weapon, but a powerful one. Maya says, remember, right on the crucial day, Aryan case for bail came up a third time. Samir was forced to go to Delhi for vigilance hearing, and in Mumbai, AK got bail. Very fishy indeed. Everything you remember, even in the case of NCB, there were I think in whether it was in Jaya Khan's case or I don't know, there also some people were missing, and it was every time they want to fight it out in court, something hanky panky happens. Nisha says, what is the message the government is giving
Very good
out?
point.
Who will ever want to stick their neck out for this good of this country if this is the way they are going to be harassed? Good morning to our gracious hosts and loyal viewers. Hit like button, guys. Meena ma'am, you're on the right track. My blood is boiling to know the injustice that is caused by these Bollywood crooks. Lucy.
It's very important to share this video, everyone, not just like the video, because many youngsters have to be aware before they join this
Bollywood
film
movies, yeah,
industry.
Bollywood movies get financed by mafia. Samir Wankade is so blessed, and his loyalty speaks volumes of his character. God be God would be with him, no matter how much attack onto
No
him.
doubt.
So let us move on to the next piece of news.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Supreme Court on Wednesday allowed filmmaker Ekta Kapoor to withdraw her plea, seeking urgent hearing on the FIR filed against her in Patna for the alleged objectionable content in the second season of the Alt Balaji web series XXX. A bench of Justices Ajay Rastogi and C.T. Ravi Kumar, while hearing the case, expressed concern as to how the Patna High Court was burdened with excise cases. The observation by the bench came after senior advocate Mukul Rohatgi, appearing for Kapoor, told the court that despite several efforts in Patna High Court, no date of hearing could be obtained. To which Justice Rastogi said, Patna High Court has huge filing cases. Excise matters have choked the entire system here. Lakhs and lakhs of cases are pending only in excise matters. Bombay and Allahabad also face similar issues that, despite mentioning case, don't get listed. Something needs to be done. The bench said it will raise this issue with the Chief Justice of India and see what steps can be taken. Agreeing with the issue at Patna High Court, Rohatgi said we should sit together, lawyers and judges, and lay down the rules as to what should be done in civil and criminal cases in the High Court, where there are peculiar situations of listing and hearing of the cases. Now, Justice Rohatgi added, these days are noticing a new trend as the trial court judges are not given bail at all and think it's the safest thing to do. The order comes here and we are deciding the trial here, which is never heard of. I will talk to the Chief Justice and see what can be done. At the request of Rohatgi, the bench allowed the withdrawal of the case. The case pertains to the warrant issued by a trial court in Begusarai in Bihar after an ex-serviceman Shambhu Kumar filed a complaint in 2020 claiming that the web series XXX Season 2 contained several objectionable scenes involving a soldier's wife. During the last hearing, the court had come down heavily on Ekta Kapoor, saying something has to be done. You are polluting the mind of younger generation of this country. It is available to all. OTT content is available to all. What kind of choice are you providing to the people? On the contrary, you're polluting the mind of youngsters. So, here, friends, once more, this woman and her mother escapes. And you know who is Mukul Rohatgi? He is the same lawyer who helped Aryan Khan get out. Now, these are people, these are lawyers who money can, who get paid heavily. They won't even breathe, in front of you until they're paid. Okay, Satish Manishinde and all are just small fries compared to these people.
So I heard for one hearing session, he'll be charging crores.
Yes. And that is why Shah Rukh Khan flew to Delhi to, catch Rohatgi. Here, only the sound of money is like honey. Money and honey go together for these rich people. Ekta Kapoor is such a vulgar woman, says Asha. Jitendra must be proud of his daughter. He is also the same. Both of them are just, what do you call the chip of the show is the same. Actually, these vulgar people want all to become vulgar so that vulgarness becomes normal and no one questions them. This is the agenda of Bollywood. Let's make all like us vulgar. Demons of Bollywood, yes. Shiva ji keep Samir ji.
Har Har Mahadeva and
100%. And your words are like, honey for us. Ekta Kapoor polluting younger and ladies' mind, and both one strapped can't escape. Her shows and films must be banned. You see, when you look at the recent spate of, the luxury cars that people are coming out of, if you just pay a little closer attention, only those people who are a part of the cabal have got these luxury cars. So it's very easy for you to identify, because now they're using luxury cars to whitewash money. So that's another hint. Jaidev, yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so coming to the next piece of news is for people living in Delhi. And as you know, tomorrow is Diwali, right? So now Environment Minister Gopal Rai on Wednesday, he said that the bursting of firecrackers on Diwali will attract a jail sentence of up to 6 months and a fine of 200 rupees. Rai made the announcement in the press conference held on October 19. According to Section 9B of the Explosives Act, production, storage, and sale of the firecrackers in Delhi will be punishable with a fine of up to 5,000 rupees and 3 years of jail. The city government reinstated its 2-year-old policy in September, prohibiting the manufacture, sale, and use of any kind of firecrackers until January 1st, including Diwali. Now, Light Diyas, Not Firecrackers, is the name of public awareness campaign that will begin on October 21st, according to Rai. It's also worth noting that Delhi government will light 51,000 diyas at Central Park in Connaught Palace on Friday. The purchase and bursting of firecrackers in Delhi will be punishable with a fine of 200 rupees and 6 months of jail under the IPC. This is what the minister said. And 408 teams have been formed to carry out the ban. The Revenue Department has established 165 teams, the Delhi Pollution Control Committee 33, and the Delhi Police 200 teams under Assistant Commissioner of Police. Now, the minister said 188 cases of violations has been detected, and already many crackers have been seized. And the air quality in Delhi and neighboring areas are worsening in October due to unfavorable meteorological factors such as low temperatures and wind speed. Now, a cocktail of emissions from firecrackers and burning in neighboring states further dent the air quality. Stubble burning. Pollution levels rise around Diwali every year. So the major reason is the bursting of firecrackers. So this is the latest you should not burst any firecrackers in Delhi or else you will end up in jail. So many people are now going to Haryana and then bursting crackers there, I guess. I think now Delhi will be thinking twice before the next election of which party to elect after this.
Here, so let me just tell you something, friends. Uh, with this, what they think is a smart move, whoever is behind it, this up Kejriwal, useless parties, what they are trying to do is, without realizing, the hardship, they do not understand how many small manufacturers, middle scale manufacturers are being affected by this. You're talking about so many of them preparing for this festival, okay? And they make so many crackers, this is their livelihood. And what are they trying to say? That, see, they are the ultimate masters. So then what happens during Christmas or New Year? You allow them to burst crackers. Only why is it a Hindu religion that you
Diwali.
have a problem with? You know. So this means this is all targeted, hitting at a religion. And this is something that people have to take, talk against vehemently. Very important.
Yeah, why not ban cigarettes also in Delhi? That crosses a lot of smoke, right?
So atrocious rule by AAP. They are worse than Congress. Arvind should be stopped. Pagal army. Yes, timings can be put on. Now, Maya says many of the Bollywood actresses have an army background. Anushka, Priyanka, Lara, Swara, Tai are army girls being honey trapped to use their background. Swara's dad was involved in suspicious puck. Yes. Death of this friend of SSR was not even mentioned in English news. Hope the voters of Delhi are not like that of Kerala and vote sensibly in the next assembly
Yes,
elections.
Karthik.
Hope they have learned their lesson. In fact, the Bollywood marriages, they burn
Yes,
crackers more than Diwali time. Virat and Anushka will be after firecrackers. Why not ban firecrackers on their weddings?
very good point, Maya.
Smoking weed
Smoking weed.
causes pollution too. Om Raut also received a luxury car worth more than 4 crores from Bhushan Kumar for making Adipurush. This is all money laundering. Looks like UK is on the verge of a serious economic crisis. Wheat should be banned
Yes,
as well as it pollutes air. Now, moving on
cigarette.
to the main part of the story, friends. Today, let's move on to the story of Jayalalitha. So, let us go on to the visuals, Jade. Yeah. So let's start with the very, very shocking news coming from the Aru Mugaswamy Commission orders inquiry. Now, they have ordered an inquiry against Shashikala, the former minister and ex-health secretary, in Jayalalitha's death case. Now, see, you remember earlier, we were all under the impression that Jayalalitha was bedridden and she was in a coma state because of the diseases she had. She had everything from diabetes and so many other diseases, and it was because of that she died. Now, 6 years later, information is coming that she was slowly poisoned and killed. And that, you won't believe it. Now, yesterday I was talking about the Kerala mafia. Now, here in Chennai, there is another mafia that is called the Mannarkudi mafia, to which Shashikala belongs. And that they did this slowly to get her wealth and power. Now, this commission, which is the Arumuga Justice Commission, has said that Shashikala and some top government officials will be arrested in this context. Ever since 2012, it seems Shashikala has been slowly poisoning Jayalalitha, and within 4 years after that, she died. As you all know, people loved and admired Jayalalitha when she was alive, even though that they knew that at times in her career she has been corrupt and she has minted money as a politician. Still, they were willing to overlook that because she had a kind side to her character. Now, the Justice Aramoga Swamy Commission of Inquiry probing into the death of the former Tamil Nadu CM and AIDMK leader Jayalalitha has tabled its inquiry report in the Tamil Nadu Assembly on Tuesday. The report found lapses and ordered an inquiry on former AIDMK General Secretary Shashikala, former Health Minister Vijay Bhaskar, and former Health Secretary Radhakrishnan and Dr. Shivakumar for Jayalalitha's death. Earlier, the panel submitted the report to Chief Minister Stalin. The state government formed the committee to investigate the late chief minister's hospitalization from September 22, 2016. Now, the Arumugaswamy Commission report submitted at the Assembly made several observations. The Commission, considering the above aspects, is constrained to come to no other conclusion but to indict Shashikala. From all these aspects, the Commission concludes that Shashikala, CW 17 KS Shivakumar, Radhakrishnan, then Health Secretary, and Vijay Bhaskar, then Health Minister, has to be found fault with, and an investigation is to be ordered. The report mentioned why the late CM was not taken to board abroad for treatment, even though Dr. Richard Beale was prepared to take the CM then. It also questioned why the angio was not performed despite her heart condition. The report said senior cardiologist at Apollo Hospital, YVC Reddy and Dr. Babu Abraham, apart from Shivakumar, the hospital's own doctor invited doctors from Mumbai, USA, and UK who suggested angiosurgery. However, the report said the hospital successfully threw it to the wind on the pretext of postponing it to achieve their aim under some pressure. Hence, the investigation is to be ordered. The report also revealed that multiple people who were questioned during the probe revealed that Jayalalitha died on December 4th, as against the declared date of December 5th, 2016. As you all know, we'll also be looking at the pictures as I speak to you. She was 6 times the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu for over 14 years between 1991 and until she breathed her last in 2016. She was a full throttle actress and a trained dancer before she turned to politics and was lovingly and out of respect known as Amma by the people of Tamil Nadu. Jairam Jayalalitha was born on 24th February 1948, and we chanced to, now the pictures that you're going to see are very rare and unseen images of her childhood and her acting days that, we're sharing. Most are in black and white and capture some beautiful moments of her life, on whom they have later made a biopic made by Kangana. Now, so in one of the pictures, you see she was training to be a dancer, and it was her dancing skills and acting talent that gained her the title of Queen of Tamil Cinema. She had appeared in 140 films between 1961 and 1980, which were in Tamil, Telugu, and Kannada. She was born in Melukote, Pandavapura Taluka, Mandya district, which was then Mysore state, Karnataka, to Jairam and Vedavalli Sandhya in a Tamil Brahmin Iyengar family. Now, Jayalalitha started acting in drama and films and used the name Vidyavati. The legend made her debut as the lead actress in Kannada films when she was just 15 in Chennada, Gombe. She also appeared in dance sequence of a song named Malligeya Huvinanta in the movie Amar Shilpi Jakkanachari in the same year. It was between April-May 1964 when she shot for the films Chinna de Gombe and Manushulu Mamatalu, which became blockbusters. By the end of the next year, 1965, she had become popular among film producers and directors. Her debut in Tamil film was with Venira Ade in 65, which was directed by C.V. Sridhar. Her debut in Telugu as lead was in Manushulu Mamatalu, in which she starred opposite Akkineni Nageshwar Rao. Her last Telugu release was in the film Nayakudu Vinayakudu, which was released in 1980. And she was, many of you would not know it, that she was the first heroine to appear in skirts in Tamil films. Speaking of films, she also acted in Izzat opposite Dharmendra in Hindi in 1968. Interestingly, Jayalalitha also donated her golden jewelry to the Indian Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri during the Indo-Pakistan War of 1965. As per reports, it was in the year 1967 when she bought her own bungalow, Vedan Nilayam, in Pose Garden for rupees 1.32 lakhs, which is equivalent to the amount of rupees 53 lakhs. She was MGR's right hand in films as well as in real life. They were a romantic pair both on and off screen. Though when he died, she was humiliated by MGR's family, she soon won the hearts of the people and came back to power. When Jayalalitha was in jail, the acting chief minister then, Paneer Selvan, did not sit in her chair, but placed her picture in her chair and ruled without her. In 2016, when she died, they delayed the announcement by 1.5 days. So behind all this is this lady called Shashikala. They did not allow Paneer Selvan to see her. Many people were arrested during this time, and the hospital also was not allowed to give the right details. Even when she was supposed to be hospitalized, these people delayed her going to hospital by 3 days, and an unconscious Jayalalitha was taken to hospital after that. Now, how did this Sashikala get into her life? She just started off as a wedding videographer doing all these cassettes, and when she entered Jayalalitha's life, she slowly wormed in and became an important part of her life. And somehow, Jayalalitha started trusting her more than anybody else in her life. There was also at one point a time when they exchanged garlands and wore similar saris, which gave way to a lot of gossip. Nobody knew what their relationship consisted of. Shashikala, who belongs to the Manakudi mafia, minted money from Jayalalitha. In the end, she decided to virtually take her place. It's also said that they slept in the same bed, and she betrayed her and made a plan to kill her. In between, they also separated briefly, but again they joined hands. It was like Jayalalitha was sleeping with her enemy. Though Jayalalitha had everything, with her wealth, money, beauty, power, everything. She made one wrong decision, and that was to accept this evil woman into her life. And that led to complete destruction of her life. You see, it's sort of advice that we all should also follow is that, see, be careful when you make friends, always see how the character of that person is, because only very few people can love you truly, and these are the only people who will stick with you towards the end. Everybody thought that they were, close, but look at the way this lady had betrayed her.
They say
And
difficult, tough times reveal the true friends, right?
yeah, absolutely, yeah. So it's a very sad story. Now at least it's coming out. What Karthik says is, if she had not ventured into politics, probably she would have been alive, yes, even today. Sometimes the enemy is someone around them and they do not even know. Sometimes you trust some people for years, and then when one crucial moment comes, they stab you from behind. It's like, in the story of Julius Caesar. What happened to Julius Caesar? You see. So it's the same with if you're looking at Macbeth. A lot of the stories that Shakespeare shared, are relevant even today. Famous photo of both Jaya and Shashikala taking a bath in Mahamakam Bank that sent tongues wagging. Shashikala probably was blackmailing her with the secrets she knew about Jaya. See, Maya, you had this morning in our Hindi program said that we were spreading, information about how in Kerala also there is a mafia. Now you see in Chennai, there's another mafia. In every state, these people rule the roost. And so, for those who are ignorant and think that in the South it doesn't exist, they are wrong. They are not only thriving, they are successful. And that's why so many young women have died mysteriously in hotel rooms. And they have said that they hung on fans because they committed
The
suicide.
best comment by Anonymous is an open enemy is better than a fake friend. So, this
Yeah,
is the
absolutely.
best comment which I've seen for today, I would say.
Yeah,
And it really defines the relationship between Jayalalitha and
yeah.
this lady.
So here, let me just take you back. Yeah. So here you see Shashikala. Look at the way she used to even dress exactly like her. Even
So she's a
the
better
way
actress than Jayalalitha,
yes, even the style
even
of
the
her
little
blouse,
sense.
everything. Yeah, even the flowers, the way she used to put the flowers in her
Mm.
hair, and look at the sadness. You feel that she's
Yeah.
actually very sad for her, after her demise. Now here you will see the beautiful Jayalalitha, how she got into dancing, and the earlier pictures that of her in school. And here you see
Mm.
her with her mother, and then you see her start slowly getting into movies. And you see that she, even at that time, she was rather stylish, and she had, a flair that not many of the other actresses at that time had. Here again, you'll see that. See, this is this would be the time when she was in love with MGR and shared a very quite very close relationship with him. So I think from MGR, who was himself a principalarian, she learned a lot of good qualities. Because you remember, MGR did a lot for the people. So there were a lot of good qualities that she inculcated from MGR. Yeah,
Yeah,
here you
Asha.
see that they
So it is
exchanged.
very much like the story of Sushant Singh Rajput. He was
Yes,
kind of, because also was surrounded by fake friends, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
uh,
And here you see these exchanged malas, So somewhere it is like a wedding. So she was trying to subtly send a message, this lady, that Shashikala, that there was something more to their relationship, indicating something more because they were sleeping in the same bed. And also the fact that they were dressing the same way. Perhaps there was nothing, and she was building on these stories.
hi,
Yeah.
Purna.
Karthik says Manargudi is near Tanjavur and is famous for the Krishna temple, but more notorious for its
Yes.
mafia. And this dirty devil in power called her lesbian. Exactly, yeah.
So
Very pretty Jayalalitha. She was very beautiful. And they say that there was some royal blood, Mysore king's blood in her
definitely more beautiful
genes.
than Kangana Ranaut.
Oh, yes, Jaya was a real style icon, just like Sadhana. Absolutely. Well said. All these innocent good people like SSR, Jayalalitha are surrounded by snake fiends. Yes,
Yes, yes, Lakshmi.
this kind of people are not worth to be called human beings. Jaya was a real man in Tamil Nadu politics. When she was chief minister, men would not dare to even sit in front of her. They would actually crawl in front of her. And she made it very clear that she detested men. Wow, what was the reason we do not know. But she made it clear that she hated men. And the men were so terrified
I,
that if she
I,
was
I
sitting there, they
I
would
still
crawl.
remember in television, when she was chief minister, Karnanidhi was taken with his hands and legs from by the police. So that
And
was
pulled
kind
and
of
put into
very much politics
prison.
played.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, but
no
Jaya was
doubt.
arrogant and egoistic too, very intelligent too. Savitri here, that was I would say I'm not saying that she wasn't arrogant or egoistic. See, these are sometimes like a kavach, a shield that protects you from unwanted attention. Sometimes she does not want to reach out to people. This could be a shield for her, so that those people don't get too close. You know, so that could be. I'm not saying what you said is wrong. But the question is how to recognize such sweet coated enemies. You realize it only when it's late, Jiva. That's how life happens. Actually, in her, Jayalalitha told her she was not interested in acting. He wanted to be a lawyer. In fact, she had knowledge of Hindi, yes.
Yes,
And I don't
Lakshmi.
know whether you've heard her speaking. Her English is so sweet. Her accent is so beautiful. And the way I remember in one of the interviews, I don't know with yes, it was with mm, Thapar, that she actually
Karan
threw the
Thapar,
mic. Karan
the
Thapar.
journalist.
She threw the
Yeah,
mic and she walked off. She said, "How dare you?" She questioned him, and he was aghast. She just
yeah, she
walked out
gave
of
it
the
to
interview.
Karan Thapar in that
Yes,
interview.
yes, absolutely.
Actually, in her, Jayalalitha told that, okay, your point, why did she choose Shashikala as a friend? Her Hindi and English and Tamil was flawless. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Was
But
Shashikala
see,
planted by
there
someone
was
else?
a
That's also a
yeah.
question possibility.
Savitri, see, something I'd like to tell you and the viewers is that you can never see through people. Sometimes people act very friendly. They talk to you in ways that you think you can believe them. It's only after one or two mistakes again that you learn. It's better to be careful and keep these people aloof. Is Shashikala still in jail? No, she's not in jail. Simi's interview, yes, that's where she speaks impeccably. Yeah. Simi Garewal, she did an interview. It was an amazing one. We will know more about her. Yes. Simi Garewal. Yeah, rendezvous. With Sami Garawal, she sang a beautiful song in Hindi. The way Jayalalitha is twinning dress with
Yeah,
Shashikala
twinning.
means that some, yeah, love angel. Yes, Meenaji, I saw that interview. It's even BJP could not enter TN because of Dr. JJ. She was a real phoenix bird rising from the ashes of MGR, and she built her party
Yes.
all alone. Yes, Meena, you have a point. But why did she choose Shashikala as a friend? Her Hindi and English and Tamil was flawless. Yes, absolutely. So,
And Savitri, I have another doubt is was Shashikala planted by someone else? You could see that possibility as well, right? Another political party maybe
yeah,
because they wanted her out of. She's a very powerful person. She had a lot of following in Tamil Nadu, so that could also be a possibility.
Rishabh says ma'am, any plans of doing podcast with Arnav? We'll try because I believe he's given an interview to someone recently. So let's see
ANI,
whether
yeah.
yeah. Minaji, can we have someone who understands energy teach us how to recognize people? Yes, definitely. We'll try to speak to someone about that. Was she really killed? I mean, yes, she was slowly poisoned to death. Shashikala has completed her sentence. She is released. Yeah. So I think with this, we will end this session, Jaydev, because all of us are looking forward to breaking crackers, eating some snacks and sweets. It's pre-Diwali, and tomorrow we're going to all have a great time. So happy Diwali tomorrow to you all, friends. Enjoy, have all your fun food, and think of the lovely time that Lord Rama entered Ayodhya after Vanavas, how much they struggled, Lord Rama, Sita Devi, and Lakshmana, and how they came back and how they were greeted by people. Whenever I see our earth from above, they show images, and you see the lighting on Diwali night. My heart fills because I know how did it all start? It started with Lord Rama, and look at the benevolent character that he is. He said that he would only, complete the Vanavas and come back and become king. I mean, do you see such kings today? Do you see such values in leaders today? This is the kind of leaders we all hope for, to make our country good. We see many of the signs in Modi ji. So thank God we have someone like him. So on these words, Jaydev and I bid goodbye. Good night. See you
Happy
tomorrow.
Diwali,
Happy
you and
Diwali
your
to
family
all of you
members.
and your loved ones.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much, friends. I always enjoy talking to you, and Jai Hind.